Robbie Robertson, the iconic rock musician, passed away on June 30, 2018. He was 80 years old. Robertson was born in Toronto, Canada in 1943. He began playing music at an early age and eventually formed the band in 1965. Robertson wrote and sang many of the group's greatest hits, including The Wait and The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down. In 1976, Robertson dissolved the band and embarked on a solo career. He released 7 solo albums throughout his career. He also wrote the score for several films and produced albums for other artists. Robertson was also inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994. His cause of death has not been publicly revealed, but it is believed that he died due to natural causes. He is survived by his wife Dominique and his 4 children. His death has been mourned by fans of the band and music lovers all over the world. Robertson was a pioneer in modern rock music, and his influence continues to be felt in the music industry today. He will be remembered as one of the most talented songwriters and guitarists of all time. Robertson was an inspiration to young musicians and songwriters who looked up to him as an example of dedication and hard work. He was a master storyteller, and his songs often touched on themes of love, loss, and life. His passionate performance style and signature guitar licks will live on in the music of the band and beyond. Robertson was an innovator, and his influence on the sound of rock and roll was unparalleled. He shaped the musical landscape of the 20th century and beyond. He was a mentor to countless young musicians who sought his guidance and advice. He also wrote and performed with notable artists such as Bob Dylan and Van Morrison. Robbie Robertson was one of the founding members of the seminal rock group The Band. The group released 8 albums between 1969 and 1976, with Robertson contributing to 6 of them. As the band's leader and principal songwriter, Robertson was responsible for writing some of the group's most iconic songs. Robertson's ability to craft complex and heavily melodic tunes was unparalleled. His ability to make powerful emotional statements and present them in a musical and lyrical form was revolutionary. His songwriter style was often described as bluesy, heartfelt, and passionate. Robbie Robertson passed away in 2018, due to natural causes. He left behind a legacy of musical excellence and influence. His profound influence on modern rock and roll will be remembered for generations to come.